seas of flowers fall tomorrow, cross a land of sorrow. When the snow disappears in spring, there will be tracks and footprints, guiding every dream of future and those lasting memories. You and will be with you now forever. I look up into the sky, up past the world, and place will fade someday. Something lasts forever. Life is a wonderful thing. It's a wonderful thing. Are you running Along the frozen ledge, pass down the track. I hear a man's voice debunking devil's lies. Those betray us, not trusting those who disguise. Close and fight, never face away. Live around and hide, it's not so close to say your name. Without talking, I break. you seen the truth? Down the falls, have you met the beauty? Have you touched the danger? The world has always been so wide and everyone is small. Once upon a time, we were told to turn around and go away. If no one agreed to stay, and I'm the one to hear you pray. The sweetest trap is waiting. Promise you another dream come true. Like every rainbow color, but you will never feel the best in the night. You know I never chose to believe, I just got that in my brain. It's silence, imagine to press the button now for long. Target locked on, focus and strong. The truth is fragile when 99% is false. Inside its shiny beauty lies the danger of waking up. The world reflects on curved surface, modest miracle. Once upon a time, we used to find ourselves in someone else's life. We hadn't got a way to hide the feelings deep inside their mind. The temperature is now bigger. I drew a song running yesterday, away out of my morning light. No pain, no cry, no plea for my silver. You always have a choice to live it, but just listen to your metronomic heartbeat. Within this sweetest traveling lady, promise you another true come true. Like every rainbow color, but you will never feel the best in the night. You always have a chance to believe, but just not out in my brain. The silence, the margin to press the button now for long. Target locked on, focus and strong. This twilight, you confess that I repeat till every echo fades to silence. I promise you another promise, like every rainbow color does to you. Never feel superstition. You have a choice to believe or laugh out, and that will allow you to press the button of alarm. I look up into the sky, above the world. How many stories have made sense to love? Time to write a page to recall. Maybe memories will fade someday. Something lasts forever. I lean down to hide my face, about to cry, hearing the stories written by those who survived. That's how lives go on, day and night. Colors of this page will fade someday. That's the magic of time. It's a wonderful thing. And the world is a wonderful thing. Where you will run into everywhere. When you wake up in the sun, if you still find one you cherish. longing for, like those who have met you and will be with you long forever. I look up into the sky above the world. How many stories have been told to us? Time to write a page to record. Maybe memories will fade someday, but something lasts forever. To be alive is a wonderful thing. Everywhere, our lives go on, day and night. Colors of this page will fade someday. That's a magical time. To be alive is a wonderful thing, and the world is a wonderful place. When you were running to a garden, everywhere. When you wake up in the sunlight, you still find the one you cherish in the place nearby. You don't have to wonder why, my dearest one. I'll always be by your side wherever you go, whenever you wish to come back to the place where you belong. To be alive is a wonderful thing, and the world is a wonderful place. When you were running to a garden, everywhere but now. Good night. Close your eyes, tomorrow is a new day. Lift your face and taste to yesterday. You have peace for the good. Let me sing you again. Goodbye. Up in the sky, every shining star is light years apart. But hellos traveled long and far, like those who have met you and will be with you long forever. Give me so much sky, すべての人である物語。記憶のページ切ってゆく永遠に続いてゆく。無限のこの星で限りある命に巡り合う奇跡に守りたいこともあった。薄れゆくページ、それは時の魔法を知る森さ。いつだって何もない場所から始まる未来。今を生きる君、不安にならないで。見えなくてもあなたのそっと君のそばにいる。 無限のこの星で限りある命に巡り合う奇跡に花フォーいつだって何もない場所から始まる出会い今を生きる奇跡ララファイ銀に染まる際それは長く遠い時空を越え結ばれるあなたとの絆のように輝いている Arms of light on the corners will bring a brand new day. All night just set away. When the winter comes to end, the flowers blow everywhere. Along the path of a promised journey to your dreamland. still I pray for you, eternal love and peace. And may your light so shine forever. only have one more hand left that I can play. There ain't no time, so to do is no one say. I wanna rap, yeah, I'll see your face. My soul is still the same, but then I'm standing there.
And we will be introducing the future plans and answering your questions during the whole stream. So don't hesitate, please feel
quite a while now since the start of the Japanese server, and if there's any question, always feel free to contact me. And it's also amazing to see all these staff members here, all the Game Duchy members. It's definitely an honor to be here.
Yeah, I'm Hugo. I'm part of the Iron Saga staff, and it's an honor to be here with you, Kelsey, with the legendary.
I'm not a legendary.
Iron Saga Pro. Yes.
So yeah, let's get to the point.
Yeah, let's get to the first part, main story.
Main story. So we left it in the chapter 30, right?
Yeah.
This arc is from the chapter 30 to chapter 32. We released the chapter
1 is kind of like trying to build a climax where the big giant just comes and drops the bomb on the 32nd chapter. Definitely be prepared for chapter 31 and 32.
Yeah, that's it. I mean, like, things are going like this. And chapter 31 is really important. And we have to mention that if you like Oboro,
Yep.
her chapter.
Yep, definitely. Overall here, this is the story for her, how she went from the Far East and came all the way to the West, and she made a name for herself there also.
So we're really excited about this. I know some players have been asking about this. They really like this arc, and yeah, we're really excited about this one. So, talking about the arcs.
Talking about stories, we have more stories to bring with you.
Yeah.
But before we get deep into this, I want to know about your favorite characters.
Character? My favorite is Heinrich. I just like her hair and her eyes, just a simple reason.
For me, my favorite character, I guess most of you who has seen my avatar already knows who's my favorite character. And yeah, it has to definitely be Elaine. Don't ask me why, and don't ask me why it's going to be Elaine. So Elaine is my favorite character. She has her amnesia problems, but then despite all the downfalls with her, she still tries really hard. And we all know she's one of the ace pilots for Solomon. Definitely strong.
I like Elaine, but my favorite, I gotta say that it's Vesper.
Vesper, why Vesper?
Yeah. I mean, Vesper, I think she's really cool, and it's one of the first characters I got when I started to play, and I maxed her out, and I really enjoy playing with her. I like her death hug attack. She's really strong.
Speaking of Vesper, I heard that you named your account with Vesper in the name with it. Can you explain exactly why?
I mean, Vesper is my favorite.
It's a spear called Desperado.
Yeah, it comes from the beer.
It comes from the beer.
Makes sense, right?
Yeah.
What about the story arcs? What would you mention about this? Like, do you have a favorite story arc?
For me, my favorite story arc definitely has to be around chapter 2 to 6. It's the part where Stokai actually meets Beckus for the first time in the entire story. And you know how the boy meets girl kind of cliche stuff in the anime? That's where the anime really starts, is where Beckus and Stokai meets. And that's exactly when you see like both of them in the cockpit, only her and Beckus.
It's like a date.
It's definitely a date in the endless desert. There's bound to be amazing stuff happening, right?
Yeah, I also like that one because it's when you start to get to know Beckus, what kind of person he is. He's not just a mercenary.
Yeah, he's no mercenary. Like for everything Slokai tries to like push in front of Beckus, you can tell exactly why Beck is the lady killer
Yeah,
of the story.
that's it.
My favorite is chapter 17. I think it's also most players' favorite because of the emotions there and the unfinished love, brotherhood, betrayal. It's so touching.
Yeah, I think the 17 is a popular one. A lot of people like that.
Yeah. That's
I
true.
like the Ace Academy part. I think it's episode 13, 14. Yeah, I think it's really cool. But yeah. We can go back to the Teresa part. So we're gonna have a side quest related with Teresa. A lot of people like her. I mean, she's so popular. You can go to the arena and you will see a lot of people with her avatar, right?
Yeah.
Speaking of Teresa, she's also the most popular vote in Japanese server. And it's just not the first this current year, the current vote we have, but in the past votes, she always took first place. So we're going to show you exactly what Teresa brings us. It's not just Teresa herself only, but of course, everyone's anticipating Teresa's only special customized mech. Dear Stalkers is not getting its release. Each time, like if anyone speaks Dear Stalker, the devs is going to delay Dear Stalker's release for 1 more week. And we're proud to show everyone that Dear Stalker will be released really soon with the retrofit update coming up in the future. And I have brought 3 Dear Stalker builds to show off everyone on exactly why Dear Stalker is so good and is it really that broken or not. So as you can see, we have Layla on the first build, which makes full use of Deer Stalker's EMP cannon. It's first single shot main armament. And then we have the Haruka build, which is the drone build for Deer Stalker. And then because how Deer Stalker is so versatile, we can also put any support in Deer Stalker and still make it work. It's just versatile, how amazing it is. I'll show you the first build. Okay, so the build, feel free to copy this. Like, it's not gonna work for all your team. It's just gonna work for the current showcase, and it may be good for most teams, but just take it with a grain of salt. So we make full use of EMP cannon, so we just charge up the EMP cannon as strong as possible. I'll show it in test. So for Deer Stalker, the EMP cannon is the main point for Layla, and then you can see her DPS rise rapidly with just the EMP cannon. Just look at that fire. It's
right there.
Yep, it's fireworks. And if you charge up her skill, and then you throw out her skill, you can see more fireworks flying all over the screen. So this is what makes Deer Stalker one of the most versatile mech in the game, is that depending on which pilot you give, you'll get different results. Now for the drone build, I have here, and as always, feel free to copy. I would probably build it for this situation. And for the drone build is trying to use Haruka's active skill as fast as possible. Depending on the build, you can make her SP max at the start of the battle, and then you can just spam those drones. And the good thing about Deer Stalker is her drones have a really long range. It's kind of like a sniper rifle that goes shoo all the way down to the very end of the map. So drone build is also really possible, and it can be very meta defining.
Do you think this is possible? It's going to be popular?
For current meta, I'm gonna say that Haruka is gonna be the more dominant one for the beginning part of the game, and then after it releases for a few weeks or maybe a few months later, probably Layla, and then it can paralyze also a lot of different mechs, and then it also gets confusion. It has a lot of status it can inflict, and then because of its how good Deer Stalker is because it will make your support live as long as possible to bring all the support it needs to the team. So for this build, you won't see like those flashy stuff like with Layla firing all that fireworks with the EMP cannon, or Haruka with all those drones firing all that sniping drones from across the screen. But because it's not flashy doesn't mean she's bad in support, because it makes your support bring more to the team. It's a team mech.
Yeah, when you have a support, you need to stay alive as long as possible so it can unleash all its power. And I'm really interested in this one. I'm having problems with my support. This may help.
Yes, support, Gearstalker support is definitely a good choice, especially if you're aiming for top tier PvP, where in the end, like, they won't die. So this is definitely a good choice for those who are interested for a very versatile mech over round. That
Here, what about the co-pilot? What would you recommend for the support?
Speaking of co-pilots for support, like of course, it depends on what co-pilots you can equip because there's like attack, tech, defense, and for Midori's case, she can only equip attack, tech, and defense. But of course, there's support, and then support is probably one of the best because you're a support, so you want support for your team. So support co-pilot is definitely the best with more heals, and then you can also bring like more SP for the team, more defense break, or even more immunity if possible. And if you can't, what you want to do and prioritize is defense because you don't want your support to die. That's the point. For you to put Deerstalker and then your support in the same combination is you want them to live as long. So giving a defense, making it harder to kill is really crucial for being a good support. For example, like I don't know if other players play like other games, like in Dota types of games, like there's those 5v5s. Usually, like if your support just inside instantly, it's going to throw the team fight. That's how important support is, and that also applies to Iron Saga.
Okay, then perfect. Thank you for the explanation.
Yep.
And we've seen many of you are very excited about the new contents. And after release, we have received many enthusiasm, many love and support from you guys. So we have Yume no Shiori.
Tsukikasa Yumi and Yume no Shiori. So I don't know if most English players know about these two YouTubers because they are VTubers for Japan. And of course, they're going to speak mostly Japan with their really cute voice. And these two are actually polar opposite VTubers. So if you like the cute little girl type, Yumi-chan is definitely your choice. She has this really cute, sweet voice. And she'll just say it out loud on the stream. And if you like both of them, we're going to, Iron Saga is going to release these two pilots for the global server in the next upcoming month. And these offers will also support the VTubers. For example, like if I buy the offer pack, any profit that goes from the offer packs will go directly to the VTubers. So if you like their content, be sure to buy their offer pack. The Yumi-chan has been doing a lot of stream recently for many other games also. If you just don't just want to watch Iron Saga, there's also many other stuff. Yumi-chan also streams. Be sure to check that out also. It's amazing.
Yeah, I mean, it's great because we have a lot of content creators. We receive a lot of videos, a lot of guides. You have been doing guides and
I've been doing guides, but I have stopped for like about a month or so. I've seen a lot of people asking for more. I'll try to keep up with my schedule and then hopefully bring more guides to everyone, especially when there's retrofit coming in the future.
We are really happy to having them too joining our team, and it's gonna be great. Hope you enjoy.
Yeah, and we will have a video content contest soon. And
rewards.
Next part, yes. 5 purple chest cube and 500,000 gold and 20 stamina potion and 1,000 primal energy core. That was huge.
Yeah, that's gonna be useful. Especially we know that Deerstalker is coming. We're gonna need that, I think. We're gonna keep it.
Yeah.
I don't know you guys, but
so for me, I would definitely look.
Yeah, and we also have a 14-day login event together with the clock ring game. From day 1 to day 7, we will have 1,000 clock ring token per day, and from day 8 to day 13, stamina potions, and last day 300 diamonds, and the most important thing, clock ring.
I mean, all those rewards are cool. Gold, stamina, diamonds. We all like that, but clock ring.
Yeah.
Come on. Let's take a look to the clock ring.
So let's take a look about exactly how the clock ring looks like. So this is the clock ring menu. For those who have played other servers are probably already familiar with the claw crane, but I'm sure there's a lot of people who still have, or some of you who are been to Japan before, into Japan subculture stuff. And then you can just like move the claws and then try to pick up whatever you like. Oh, I just missed that. So maybe let's give Vesperado a try.
Okay, let's see. I have experience with this in real life, but I don't know how. Let's see. How about this?
Oh, that was a miss.
Maybe it's
Who's
my
next?
turn.
Kelsey? Give it a try. I think Utsume is still gonna get something. What?
So
This
actually,
one
What a
is
fail.
on purpose.
this is on purpose?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, actually, there's a pro tip. This may seem daunting at first, but I'll show you exactly how to get your rewards every time.
Really?
So here's the pro tip. You don't actually move this claw right here. It's actually going to mess up on exactly what your timing is, because it's more easier to time the middle here.
Yeah.
So whatever you want that hits this logo, that is the cue for you to press the button. Like for example, if I want these 200 cores, I press it.
Whoa!
Bam!
That easy.
It works 100% of the time.
Oh my. The boss not gonna be happy about this.
The boss is not gonna be happy. It's too
It's too
easy. So Claw Crane is coming up really soon, tomorrow, and I hope everybody enjoys Claw Crane because it's the best, one of the best mini games in here, and it also gives a lot of tons of freebies. And then for those who are F2P, definitely the place you need.
And we prepared also another reward with quiz.
Let's go with a quiz.
Let's check the rules. For the builds, all megas are fully upgraded and all pilots are maxed out to level cap and have 3 maxed out skills that benefit them the most. And there are no parts equipped for all participants. So what you see are actually literally
Yeah,
what you
that's
see.
it. No parts.
Yes. And you will have to input these codes to vote. And for votes, they will be added up during the stream. And please do remember to vote within 5 minutes. And feel free to ask your questions, and we will be answering them.
Yeah, we're gonna be talking about the teams, about the battle, and you have time to vote. You can make any question.
Yeah.
So
And for one win, there will be 350 gems. For one loss, there will also be 150 gems. So don't worry.
So let the quiz begin.
So let's check the first 2 builds.
So for those who have any questions on exactly how you should pick, there's this little exclamation point and vote. That's how you vote. You type it in chat and then you'll get to vote the team that you want to win. And during the 5 minutes, I'll open the vote poll and it should also appear on stream. Whoops, sorry, a little technical error.
They are already voting.
Already voting. So for the 2 teams, I have chosen the Takahashi. Takahashi group is actually made of Takahashi Industry, not exactly the pilots. And for the Takahashi, there's also the famous but because of how they sync together really well, they give maximum parallelism. And then we also have the famous meme Byron, and it's Master Hiei. With all the explosions, the clones, that's where all the booms and all the amazing explosion. For those who like a certain anime, who loves the word explosion, is definitely going to like Master Hiei. And then we also have the famous Sasaki and her Tsukikage. It's the most used mech for early free players because Tsukikage is free to get, and then Sasaki is also one of the strongest pilots in the early games. And finally, we have Igarashi Meimi, which is Tendo Kamui. Tendo Kami is slightly different from Kami because it's the retrofit version, the stronger version. And Kami, for the name of it, is the god of mechs of the game. And finally, we have Tsukigaze Yumi. Because we are gonna release it, why not just show it off over here? Exactly how the faction of Britannia. So I brought the entire Night series. Well, not exactly the entire because we have Shamash there, and then we also have Edith, and then there's gonna be Edith on the King Arthur, the King of the Kings. She's gonna be the main tank for the team, and then bring more tankiness for the entire team. And then we have the main DPS dealer for the Britannians is Fujiwara, the monk. Well, you can't say it's the monk, but she's like the martial artist of the Britannia. And note that she's actually a commoner, not royalty for the Britannia. So it kind of makes a little difference between them. But what she excels in is her massive ult, which she can cause any mech to do its maximum strongest move each time. And finally, we have Philo, the cute little girl with her main armament. She has one of the strongest main armament. So how may I help you?
I think the Britannia team is stronger. If I had to vote, I would vote for Britannia.
Why would you vote for Britannia then?
First reason is that Lancelot has been my team from the very beginning. I really love that mech. And Britannia gives me the Code Geass vibes.
Code Geass vibes.
So I'm with Britannia, yeah, for sure. What about you, Kelsey? What do you think about this one?
I will go to Tsukihashi.
Hmm.
And please remember to vote. There's only 1 minute left.
For me, if I would have chosen, it's kind of like a 50-50. I don't know.
Yeah, it's hard, this one. Yeah.
But saver is King Arthur herself.
That's it.
Definitely. So we still have 36 seconds, and remember to
Still voting?
vote your votes.
I see a lot of Britannia there.
Yeah.
Yeah, we see a lot of Great Britannians, and then we're gonna showcase the results on screen later.
Yeah, be ready. We're about to start the battle.
Gawain is strong, but remember, we have the wrong pilot for Gawain, though. I've seen someone saying that Gawain is going to be really strong. It's going to be strong for the for this battle.
Yeah, but the pilot matters a lot.
But pilots also matter a lot because she's there because she's just there. She's there for the cuteness. Who doesn't hate cuteness?
Okay.
Okay, that's the end of the vote. I have
votes.
all your votes here. You can see that we have Takahashi with 41 votes and Britannia with 129 votes.
Wow.
Wow.
That's thrilling.
Now let's make the match start. So we have Knights in the Round Table against Takahashi. At the start of the battle, you can see Fujiwara doing tons of damage to anything, but the clones will Lancelot carry. The tanks are dead, but here comes Philo to the save. Wow. That was, as you may see, Great Britannia.
Yeah.
We have one win.
Yeah,
Perfect.
you guessed it right.
Yeah, on to the next round.
Spirits and Solomon.
Pulls out. So we have 4 divine spirits. It's famous for the arc, chapter 20 arc. It may be spoilers for those that haven't reached there yet, but just remember that chapter 20, these 4 characters will appear, and all these 4 mechs are dedicated fan favorites in this team also. But there's also another fan favorite in the opposite team. We have the team Solomon. Team Solomon consists of the 4 Solomon keys of the main story chapter at the start of the game, where we have Osen, Elaine, Serenity, and one of the most favorite pilots probably also Bradley. Be sure that there's going to be a Bradley wedding skin coming.
Jesus.
Who doesn't want that?
And I'm pretty sure that some of you already noticed, but actually most of these mechs that we're showcasing right now has to do with retrofit. It's not the regular mechs that you see usually in every day, because we don't have retrofit in the global server yet. So each of these are all the retrofit versions, the stronger version of it. And I'm pretty sure that it's gonna be really now. And if there's any questions, feel free to ask them in the chat. I mean, it's going to be really hard to see with all the votes, but
How do you use him in your teams?
Bradley's popular. Well, not exactly with his skill build. I mean, his skill is also really good, but who doesn't like a bald guy?
I mean, yeah, I get that part.
Who doesn't like a bald guy? You have to show them the machos, bro. And who doesn't like a bald guy wearing wedding dress? It's the perfect. I don't have to say it. It's just I'm out of vocabulary to explain how amazing this Bradley meme is.
I mean, that was awesome in the event we have going on when he meets Kajita.
Ah, yes. We have. For those who doesn't know, we have this White Day event that's going right now. Be sure to log in. For those who haven't started the game, start right now, or you might not make it in time for the White Day event. It showcases Bradley, and then we have little spoilers later for the next round. I won't say it right now for this round for the both of you.
Maybe for Divine Spirits.
Why?
Why would you choose for Divine Spirits then?
Just seeing them, they give me a feeling.
I think
Just
it's the
choose
colors.
me.
You see a lot of colors. They look more dangerous, right?
They're telling me, choose me.
I'm going with Solomon. I like Elaine a lot. And I used her before. Now I don't have her in my lineup, but
Are you sure it's not because of Lane Chan?
let's not talk about Elaine Chan or this is gonna go crazy.
Is it because of Elaine Chan? What about me?
What do you think?
For me, well, as the introduction, I said that Elaine is definitely one of my favorites. I really want to vote for her. I don't know. It's kind of ripping my heart apart. It's like, should I stay true to her or should I choose probably with a stronger looking team?
Go for the money. Yeah.
Go for the money. I don't know. Okay, let's be true. I'm loyal to my wife, so I should be loyal to Elaine Chan, right? So I'm gonna stay with Solomon. I'll believe in them. E and S. It's gonna be close. So we have 3, 2, 1, and votes in. So now that the vote has ended, we have exactly 70 votes for Divine Spirits. As you can see here, I mean, it's going to be really small. I'm not sure everyone's going to see it because
70, yeah.
So I can show you that there's 70 votes for the 4 Divine Spirits, and we have 85 votes for Solomon.
Wow, close one.
Wow, that is a little close to 50-50. Now, let's see how the match results goes. So as you can see, we have Hey Small Fry. Because Inchi's on the opposing team, of course he's going to have Hey Small Fry in the composition against Solomon. Wow, Taiwan going for the assault, but Qingdong catches Bradley off guard. An explosion from Zuchi is destroying the enemy team. Wow, carried the Solomon team.
Wow.
Whoa, seems like it's going to be tough for the Solomons, the front line.
It's bad.
It's looking bad.
Oh my.
Oh no, Solomon. Yeah, unfortunately it's just lost for the Solomon team. And
So the quiz we've got is 1 win, 1 loss.
so far we have 1 win, 1 loss, and it's sad that my wife also lost. But
I mean, no loss. They get completely destroyed.
don't mention that. I'm gonna cry after this.
Then we should check the round 3, the final round.
Hey,
Maybe for
you have
one
to choose
more
wisely.
win.
That matters for the rewards.
Yes, definitely choose wisely as this is gonna be the final round.
Oh, I see another ball guy there. That's cool.
So the vote is out. Now you may cast your vote, and I'll give a little brief explanation. Like as I said before, there's going to be the White Day event currently running now, and for those who haven't started yet, feel free to start right now. You'll probably make it in time before the event ends. That's going to be ending in the next 2 weeks. So Brave White, well, the Brave event that we have right now and the White Day event are matched into the same team. And These four are the main characters for the main story. I won't spoil the story for those who are watching the stream because some of them may haven't read the story, but be sure to read it. It's amazing. Brave's story is going to make everyone into tears, and White Day will bring out the meme in you. So for Brave White, we have the amazing gangster. And this is the exact same team composition. I mean, not the same team composition, but the exact same mech they use in the story with the retrofit version. And then there's also the two excavation soldiers. Those are also the retrofit versions of them. And it's exactly what they use in the story. And then we have the Breaking Dawn. It's not the regular Kai or the regular retrofit, but the even stronger version dedicated for wood. And then we have the Brine Mercenaries. The way I named the Brine Mercenaries is because most of these mechs are, not most of these, but two of these mechs are from the brine industry. And then while two of them are just kind of like, they're here as mercenaries helping for the brine industry. Like we have the Mutsuki, which don't ask me why she's here.
She's just here.
She's here as a mercenary, but her real nature is she's actually a bounty hunter. So you can say they're hunting for the blood here. And in story, actually the Rhyme and the Brave also clash together. Well, they're using the name for Brine, but it's exactly how the story went. And if they're interested in the story, be sure to check it. I'm not gonna spoil the story here. Just be sure to log in and then play the game. So what do you think about this team comp?
Wow, it's hard to choose actually, but I just see Wood there dressing like that, and it's hard not to choose him, right? Or her.
Yeah, I agree on the Wood side. Wood is definitely really cute, I would say.
Yeah, and we also have Bab. I mean, I play the car game a lot in Iron Saga, and I don't know, guys, if you know, but the car of Bab is too funny. He just doesn't do anything.
Yeah.
You just put the car there and nothing.
Yeah.
So it made me kind of like him a bit more. So I think I gotta go with him. Also, Breaking Dawn is an awesome mecha, and yeah, I'm going with him.
Speaking of Bob, one of my favorite lines he says is like, "God bless Amma." It's like praying for Amma is gonna save him or something like that.
Yeah.
I can really relate to it. And how about Kelsey? What do you think about this team competition?
It's really difficult to choose, and I think quite 50-50, and the votes are
Oh, the votes.
50-50 now. So
Really? Wow.
yeah, it's so close.
Yeah, I think this is a pretty close one.
Yeah.
Be sure to cast your votes. There's only 1 minute and 30 seconds till the vote ends. For me, I'm probably gonna like the Brine Mercenaries. I mean, we have the amazing bad white, not bad white, the amazing bad virtual YouTuber here representing for Dangayo. Dangayo, exactly who it is. Be sure to stay tuned. We're gonna release exactly what Dangayo is really soon and why he is in this team composition. And what other else is to bring also Mutsuki, which is one of the fan favorites also. For those who doesn't know, Mutsuki is actually Oboro's little sister. We're gonna release her really soon in the future. And this is a little sneak peek of Mutsuki. And on the other team, we also have the amazing Mafia Kajita, which is actually a little, not a little, it's a really big idol, not idol, but really big person in Japan. He's really famous for all his shows, and he also does a lot of amazing, cool broadcasts. For those who know Japanese, be sure to check him out.
I think he's gonna carry the team.
Really?
Yes, definitely.
We will see.
I'm with
Speaking
you.
of, yeah.
No, I think Kajita gonna carry to the victory this team. So you should vote for them. How's it going?
So there's 15
Yeah.
seconds left, and before I do the countdown, I want to make a brief mention that Kajita is actually a lady killer with just looking at you. That's actually one of his skills. So we're counting at 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, that's the end of vote.
What do we have?
So here I have a total of almost exactly a 50-50. We have like a 51% and a 48% here. As you can see, like Brave White currently has 96 votes, and Brine Mercenaries actually has 91 votes. That is really
Wow.
close. There's only a
3
5
votes.
vote difference. So I wonder exactly which team is gonna win for this round. Yeah, let's make the match
Check it out.
And on the opposing side, we have Hey Small Fry with, of course, Mafia Kajita. He is gonna show everyone that they're all small fries in front of him, all because of his tight station experience.
Kajita is coming to steal the show. Just pay attention.
Now may the match begin. Oh, seems like Justice Surge team is gonna take things a bit slow, but Breaking Dawn's destroying the enemy team. Oh, that laser does so much damage. Will Primary Starring live on? Will Dangai carry? Seems like it may not work so well for the Hey Small Fries. It's gonna be a one-sided battle. Oh no, here's the tip for tat. Tip for tat.
There we go.
Is Courier gonna one-shot everything? Ah, Courier didn't make it in time.
I told you guys. I told you.
You told me?
I did that.
I feel sad for the virtual universe.
Wow.
So currently we have a total of 2 wins. 2 wins, and we have a total of 2 wins and 1 loss. And then we're gonna get a total of 350 for each win and 150 for a loss. So that's gonna be a total of 850 gems for everyone in the server. And don't just leave yet. There's also more good stuff coming for the stream. So what do you think about these quiz battles?
I think
Interesting.
it's been really interesting,
Yeah.
and they got right 2 out of 3. Not bad. They get some rewards. I also got 2 right myself. Yeah. I didn't expect the Solomon thing.
The sad truth of staying loyal to a wife is I pretty much got all the losing teams.
This may happen, yeah.
But we all have to stay true to the loved ones, right?
Maybe we should directly bring the retrofit. Everyone has been talking about it.
Retrofit.
Speaking of retrofit, we have retrofit right here on screen. So what we have seen in the past 3 rounds, all those retrofits will actually be updated on the retrofit update. On the very first update, there's going to be all these mechs in the roster. No worries, all of these mechs will all be in the retrofit roster. And these are actually the next slide. Yes, these are actually my personal picks, as they will be the meta-defining retrofits in the next in the retrofit update. We have King Arthur, we have Breaking Dawn, we have Delio, and then we also have the 2 excavation soldiers. But one of them is GJ Guy. What GJ Guy actually retrofits is there's 2 lines for it, and then one of them is a really tanky version with the excavation soldier version. And then we also have more strength, more power, and more tank for a team, so you can take on to this melee range that's destroying the current meta right now. And then you don't have to stick with the Riona Brynhilder, and then you don't have to keep like being annoyed by the Kareya destroying your entire team because Kareya is so strong.
Yeah.
We're gonna bring Max.
Wow, that's really nice. I mean, that's plenty of new options. Not a long time ago, we added the co-pilot feature, and that changed a lot the game.
Yeah, that made a lot of meta change for the game, make it a complete new meta definition.
Yeah. And what do you think about the retrofit? How do you think that's gonna affect the meta?
What I think about the retrofit, about the meta is like, for the first 1 or 2 weeks, they might not make any impacts because of how much they cost. But once the pace starts keeping up, then we'll see like retrofit going into the top team, more stronger mechs. That's where even weak players like not paying so much or just being free to play, they need a strong melee.
Breaking Dawn is a strong mecha. It's pretty popular.
Yeah,
I had in my team before. Right now, I don't have it. Right now, I have 2 Dojangai and 2 Galahad. No, I'm kidding.
What is the top player doing with 2 Dojangai and 2 Galahad?
You'll be hated.
No, but I really like Breaking Down. How do you think? I mean, it's already strong. With the retrofit, do you think it's gonna be too OP?
For retrofit, Breaking Dawn will probably dominate the PvP meta for probably a while before there's a stronger range mech coming in. But will it be completely broken? Probably no, because we have like Balio there, and then we also have King Arthur. They're actually really good counters to Breaking Dawn, especially Balio with the Epis field that regenerates every few seconds. And then Belial will also have HP regeneration, so it can take Breaking Dawn easily. I would much worry more about how to deal with enemy front lines so you can cut into Breaking Dawn and then stop its dominance. Rework this current meta because Breaking Dawn will stop Riona going dominant for the entire meta. So speaking of retrofit, does anyone here have a favorite mech that wants a retrofit?
I have a favorite mecha that I have for my team, and if I say this, maybe they're gonna know who I am in the game because I think I'm the only one using this mecha,
Really?
and it's Luna.
Luna.
Yeah.
So what do you expect?
Said that now with the retrofit, maybe some strong like melee mechas gonna get stronger.
Yeah,
so maybe
definitely.
it's gonna be even harder for me to keep Luna alive. Because if we have strong melees, gonna be hard. But I don't know. We'll see.
What about Chelsea? Do you have a favorite mech?
My favorite mech is not here, and for more retrofit megas, we will bring them out on our official Twitter, Facebook, and please remember join our Discord community for more new content. If you want to keep up with the more retrofit megas, and
Yeah, I mean, we are really active in Discord, so
Yeah.
you can come there, talk with us, ask about all of this. We also have Usume in Discord every day, so whatever.
Well, I'm pretty much just there trolling people in general. Feel free to just direct message me, and then I'll probably try to ask as best as I could. And for me, a favorite mech, like for the current mechs I see here, actually, I want King Arthur to be even stronger, to live up to the name of King Arthur.
Yeah.
Because like even after this retrofit, it's definitely going to be really strong. But the problem with King Arthur is it doesn't live up to its name compared to like there's Lancelot. It has like a bigger name than King Arthur. So
Yeah.
I really want to see a time where King Arthur really shines really big and then become the strongest, one of the strongest mech in the game.
so let's go to the next part.
So let's announce the results for
Quiz.
the quiz.
Yeah, there we
So
go.
that's the final server rewards you're gonna see in a few hours.
Wow. So we'll be giving out all these rewards for everyone in the stream, and not just if you're not able in the stream, don't worry. The reward is going to be available for all the way to February. Wait, not February. April 3rd? Is it?
Yeah.
Is it April 3rd? April 3rd, yeah. So be sure to log in before April 3rd to earn your stream rewards, and these will all be given out to everyone in the server.
Yes, and as many of you might have noticed, we have a gift code here, April Fools. Let's check. Yes. You can check it now to see whether you can get it or not.
Be sure to type in April Fools in the
Yeah.
serial code to get your rewards
Since
after their stream.
Not bad. We're giving out a lot of stamina.
Yeah.
April Fools
That's cool.
in thirst for more stamina.
For sure. We have a lot of events, a lot of things to do, so
Yeah.
gonna need some stamina for sure.
Wow, that's gonna be really cool.
Mm.
Like for those who like limited goods, I'm pretty sure there's those amazing friends that you can see during chat. Like, oh, I'm just like this guy who bought this pass, or I'm the legendary person.
You just look cooler with
It's
that.
really
Yeah.
cool. I'm the special person in chat. That's gonna be really cool, a new function for the game. It's definitely gonna be interesting.
Yeah, for sure.
And stream's not gonna end here. We're gonna show you the most climax really soon. So keep staying tuned.
Yeah, we have something big here coming.
Yeah.
So speaking of these streams, how do you guys feel about today's stream?
I think it's been cool. I mean, we've been talking about a lot of stuff, giving some rewards. We don't have many questions, right? But
Yeah. They are asking about the retrofit date. It's 2 weeks later in 16th.
16, right?
So retrofit update is going to be released on April 16th.
Yes.
And tomorrow there's also that's going to be that was said in the stream. Like there's also the VTubers, and then more mechs, and then more events. I'm pretty sure everybody wants more story or amazing stuff to look at in the future. We have tons prepared here, and hopefully the staff also has done a lot of them. Like one of my favorite stories for the events, where there's like this Trista and gloomy complication between the two, brother and sister. And not only that, it's also one of the hardest stages in the game. So for those who want to challenge, that is definitely the event you're looking for.
Yeah, we're working on that and some other events. Also with the main story. We're gonna finish this arc soon. The chapter 32 gonna be crazy. And yeah, we have a lot of stuff coming. So yeah, I hope you like the stream. We love to be here. And
The game screen.
Oh, Tangayo! Super robot! Okay, April Fools. There we go. Tangayo.
So we saw a few questions. I saw a question on when the server is gonna catch up to the other servers for global. Does the staff have any ideas exactly when the global server is gonna catch up to like the Japanese server, the Chinese server, how things are gonna go?
I think we are not that far, right? Maybe it's gonna happen this year, right?
Yeah, after a few months.
So it's like is there an exact date for when we're gonna catch up to?
We cannot confirm yet,
Yeah.
but summer or something like that, we're gonna get pretty close, or maybe even catch up. So not 100% sure, but we're getting close yet to catch up with the other servers.
And I was also seeing a few questions about the exact date when Dear Stalker is gonna get released. Is there any idea exactly when she's gonna get released? I mean, she is definitely one of the most versatile, strongest range mech in the game.
It will be released together with the retrofit feature. So
It was 16th
yeah,
April.
So it's gonna get released at 8%. Wow,
2
that's
weeks
definitely
later.
sooner than I expected. We all know that each person who spans Dear Stalker in chat would definitely get a delay.
Nah, it's
But
coming. It's
now
coming.
that the date has been confirmed,
Yeah,
there will be no more delays for Dear Stalker.
that's great. What else?
any other questions?
Some people were asking about the code, how to.
Oh yeah, speaking of the codes, you go to the in-game menu,
Settings.
the home button. There's the setting button at the very left bottom left
Yeah,
side.
it's in the left.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's like in the bottom left side.
It's like
there's
a
setting
gear,
button.
right?
When you
Yeah.
press the setting button, at the bottom side, there's going to be a serial code. And be sure to put this code here.
April Fools.
Over here, yeah. To get your rewards for the stream.
Okay. Something else?
Are there special plans for global specifically? Is the staff here knows?
I mean, we're working on some collaboration that we cannot leak yet. We cannot talk about that, but we have big things coming yet, for sure. But obviously, we cannot announce that yet. So yeah, for sure, it's gonna happen, and you're gonna love it.
You can leave your comments and we will consider.
So, what do you guys feel about today?
Yeah, I enjoy being here. I hope we can do this quite often, and I think you gotta join us every time we do it. So you're the expert.
I'm an expert.
You're pro.
I mean, we know the game, we play the game, obviously, but you know the game even better than us, and that's awesome. I mean, we love that.
So be sure to leave a like, and like I'll be on stream, and they just stabbed my Discord, and my Discord just exploded. I was like, I woke up in the morning, I was like, what?
So
And
here
then
you
people
are.
also stand like I should cosplay a Lane Chan or something like that.
Wow.
Looking forward to it.
Yeah.
I will consider it if there's a lot of likes in the like below, and
You gotta like this, guys. I wanna see this.
If
I will
you
consider the cosplay.
Really?
Yeah.
If you cosplay her, our official Twitter will pin that post.
Wow.
Maybe for a week.
You can do the image of our.
Okay.
Yeah, if we don't have anything else, we can call it a day.
Yeah.
So be sure to keep up with the current event. Brave is going to end today, so for those who haven't started it, you're probably not going to complete the entire event. But be sure to just check out that story. It's one of the best stories for the events currently running. Probably even better than most arcs in the story, main story. So it's
Looking
just
forward.
how good that is, and I'll keep that in the cliffhanger.
Okay.
Yeah, so
We will upload the recording of this stream to our official channel. If you guys want to make some memes of our handsome stuff and guests, don't hesitate.
yeah, give me memes.
Yeah. And leave your comments. We will check it and see what we will bring next time for the stream.
Yeah, it was great to spend some time with you guys. Thank you for watching. Also, thank you to all the Iron Saga staff. There's a lot of people behind this game, and
yeah, definitely props to all these staff members. They're trying to hopefully like everybody's gonna like the game by the end of the first anniversary for the best experience for all players available. I know it's gonna be a little bit iffy still, but somehow I just can't stop playing the game because it's just how good it is in current mobile game shops that you can play. Like there's so many other games like it. I won't say what exactly.
Don't say.
I won't say exactly what game there is, but there's
There are
like so
other
many
games.
other good games, but it just doesn't have that taste, that feel. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know how you explain it. Like some of them has it, but only for a few chapters or so. But Iron Saga is just like a roller coaster ride from the top to the end. So definitely props to the staff trying to make the experience even better than before.
And some players are asking comics.
Comic.
Yeah.
Comics.
We are preparing it.
We'll talk about that
Just-
next.
Yeah,
Stream,
maybe.
right?
We will announce more details about anime goods, comics, maybe in the future stream. Hopefully, I'll also be there. If there's a lot of likes, then
Hopefully.
I might cosplay one of your favorite characters.
Really?
One of everyone's favorite characters. I'll consider that if they invite me to the next stream. And hopefully, hopefully I do get to join because it's an amazing game.
Thank you all for watching, guys. Maybe we should call it a day.
Yeah, thank you for watching and see you in the next one.
And stay
See you
cool.
in Battlefield.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Remember out of your reach, back in the sky, every shining star is light years apart. But hellos travel long and far, like those who have met you and will be with you long forever. And look up into the sky above the world. How many stories have been told to us? Time to write a page to record. Maybe memories will fade someday, but something lasts forever. To be alive is a wonderful thing, and the world is a wonderful place where you were running to a garden. Everywhere I look down to hide my face, about to cry, hearing the stories written by those who survived. That's how lives go on, day and night. Colors of this page will fade someday. But the world is a wonderful place where you were running to a garden. Everywhere when you wake up in the sun, life is still fine and one you cherish in the place nearby. You don't have to wonder why, my dearest one. The world is a wonderful place where you were running to a garden. Everywhere but now, good night. Close your eyes, tomorrow is a new day. Lift your fears and tears to yesterday. You have peace for life. the sky. Every shining star its light is apart. But hellos traveled long and far, like those who have met you and will.